everyone, it's Misty from The Joyful Elf. Welcome back to another Festive Friday in VEDA Day 10. We're in the 10th day of April. Today is going to have to be another two-parter. I'm going to color an image in the first part, and then probably on Saturday you're going to see part 2. And the reason why I say that is because this is Thursday. I had a really bad day at work. And so I normally get home about 4:30. I didn't get home till almost 7. And then my husband and I had to have a margarita. So we went out so I could have a margarita, and we just getting home. It's about 8:30. So I just won't have time to film a card and edit and upload it tonight, and try to be in bed to be up at 5:30 in the morning. So I'm going to give you an image today, and then, like I said, either Friday night or early Saturday morning, you'll have a card to go with it. So I'm doing this at the request of Cynthia on my Facebook page. She asked if she could see more slow down in real-time coloring. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to color this really cute image of a girl making a snow angel. This is another drawn with character image. You guys know I love to color her digital images, and she's so stinking cute. And so my color inspiration is coming from this Peppermint Express pad. This is by American Crafts. This came out in 2013. I don't know if I'll be able to link to it, but you guys know if I can, I will in the description box below. And I think for the card, I really love this print. I really love like this little this little sledding print. I think that's adorable. I like this little hot chocolate cup set. So there is some, I haven't quite decided what print I'm going to use, but I pulled colors from this paper pad. So seriously cute. I believe I got this at Target on clearance. Don't quote me. So as you can see, I have a lot of markers that I'm going to be using. And so I will list them or name them as we go along. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see a little better. And when I color images like this, like of a quote-unquote human, a person, I like to start with the skin tone. And I think a lot of people do that. That way, you know, you don't mess up and drag color onto their skin later. So for skin, I like to use, for my dark shadow, TN3. For my medium color, it's FS3. For my lightest color, it's FS2. And then for my blush, I use PP3. So let me get started. Let me take my time. And this is kind of a small space, so I don't have to worry about doing a whole lot of blending. But I like to start with my darkest color first. And then that's how I generally do it. Now, you guys have seen me color before where I don't necessarily do that. It really depends on the image. On the bucket from Wednesday, it was really just about what felt right at that moment. So, but I'm going to start with the TN3. I'm going to try to make sure that I angle it so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go up under her hair, because there would be a shadow here. And then there would be a little hint of shadow where her scarf is, a little under her nose, and then inside the ears. And then I'm going to take FS3 and I'm going to pull out from that. So I'm just kind of, I think you guys can see that. I'm just taking my marker, touching the dark color, and then blending out. And these are actually the only 2 markers that I've purchased refills for, just because I was coloring skin tone like a crazy person. And then finally, I'm going to go ahead and add in her cheek color. Make sure that's the right one. And her cheeks would be really rosy because she's playing in the snow. And then finally, I'm going to use my lightest color to blend it all out. These markers are going to be squeaky. And we can come back later once it's dry and we can add in some white gel pen back into her eyes. So that's her skin tone. Next, I'm gonna do her hair, and for her hair, I'm using EB2, EB5, and hello, EB8. So I'm gonna start with the darkest color again, then my middle, and then my lightest. So for my darkest, you guys know me, I like to turn the paper a little bit. I'm gonna go in the direction, and I'm just kind of flicking. And then I'm gonna do my middle and just bring it out a little more. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then finally my highlight is going to be on the bangs, maybe. Yeah, these are just two. And then I'll bring back in the, so like I said, I am not a pro at this at all. I just kind of like the color. Let me zoom you in just a little bit more, because I know you're still kind of far away. Whoa, super close up, mega, woohoo, sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the, over here. And then we have her ponytail in the back. Do the middle. Nope, I did that backwards. Oops. It's like, wait a minute. I'm a little frazzled. I had a margarita. Don't hold it against me. Unfortunately, it wasn't a watermelon margarita, which is what I really wanted. I don't drink very often. My husband doesn't drink at all, and I don't drink very often, but when I do, I like a watermelon margarita from On the Border. It's the best thing ever. And of course, it's not out yet, because it's not summer came, but that's all right. I just had one. Some chips and queso, an empanada. Now I'm good to go. So yeah, it's such a small area. Using this third color is kind of not even necessary. And there's actually a big enough difference between those two colors to go ahead and have a highlight. But what you can also do is you can take this color after you've colored those two, and you can add the highlight in, because once you're going over it, you're actually pushing the color back into, so now you can see that there's a little bit of a highlight. And we can do that here as well. It pushes the color further into the cardstock, so it causes it to be a little lighter. So yay, we're done with that. I think I'm kind of articulate for having a margarita. Because I had the granddaddy margarita, the big one. Okay, let's do her hat. I think I want a big red scarf, and I want a red and green hat, and maybe a blue outfit. What do you guys think? I don't know, let's try the hat first. So we're gonna use LG5, LG3, and LG, excuse me, 1. We're going to start with the darkest color, and I'm going to put the darkest color right there. We're going to bring in the next color on top of it. And then we're going to finish with the lightest color. I'm going to go all over and blend that out. Okay. And then we're going to do, so we'll do every other one green. Going in with my darkest color. Okay, then we'll go to our middle color. And this is what's going to give it its rounded appearance. And then we'll go over it with our lightest color. And then if you want to, you can go back to the medium color. And then finally the darkest color. Ta-da! I really like that. Let's do her tights green too. What do you think? Sure, why not? So darkest color would be under where this dress is, and then kind of where the boot is. Again, I'm not an artist. I don't know. I'm just doing my best. I do my best. I just do my best. So one color. Go over it with the light one. Blend it all out. And there we go. Cute. I almost like the striped white. I really do almost like the striped white. Let's go ahead and do some red. Let's go ahead and do some red. Okay, for my reds, for my darkest red, I'm doing DR7, and then I'm doing DR4 and DR2. So we're gonna do the same way. Take the lids off. With red, you wanna be very, very careful because they will bleed on you lickety split. So I'm just barely tapping in this darkest color. You guys hear that noise? I think it's June bugs, which I absolutely despise. Ugh, I hate June bugs. I take spiders any day over June bugs and salamanders. And what do we normally attract? June bugs and salamanders. I don't favor any reptiles, actually. No reptiles, the better. This is how I see things. Ah, that looks pretty cool. And you can see how leaving the middle lighter, it looks like there's the light is shining right there. So yay. Okay, let's do the scarf. And for the scarf, I'm gonna start at the side. we're gonna pretend that the sun is shining right down on her. I'm gonna go over that with DR4 and then drag it out a little bit. And I'm gonna finish up with DR2. Okay, and you can see we didn't get a very good blend, so we're gonna go back with DR4. Back with DR7. And then all over with DR2. So we got a little bit on our skin, so I'm going to push that back in with my TN2, TN3. And blend it back out with the FS3. Okay, let's come down. With the DR7. Oh, pff, hello, Misty. Not even in the frame. Then we're going to come down a little further. I'm going to go over that and come down with the DR4. Really kind of blend that out. And finally, we're going to pull it down even further with our DR2. So I mentioned in the video today that posted, the video that posted on Thursday, that it would probably be storming. It didn't. We didn't get any storms whatsoever. I kind of feel cheated. I mean, not that I want a tornado or anything crazy like that, but we need rain. Bring on the rain. Bring it on. Okay, oh my gosh, y'all. She is turning out so super cute. Let's go ahead and do red mittens. I should have left those out because I want to do red mittens. Red on the mittens. Cute, cute, cute. So, frame and frame. Four. Ah, really, Misty? Whatever. It's just what I do, right? Luckily, these alcohol markers dry really fast. So, you really don't get any smearing. What do you guys think so far? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, greens, turquoises. And then I'm gonna need BT1 and BT2, which I didn't grab earlier, but we're gonna grab them now. Okay, so for her outfit, I'm using BT8, BT6, and BT4. These are blue turquoise. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so BT8 would be where the shadows would be, so like around her hair and her armpit, under the scarf, like around the scarf. Okay, next we'll do BT6. This almost looks darker than the 8. Finally, 4. Wait, this isn't golf. Okay, so as you can see, we're not getting a very good blend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the BT6 and I'm going to touch the BT4 to the BT6, pick it up on the end, and I'm going to add that color right there. And it's almost like it's giving me a fourth color to help blend. See that? It's pretty nifty. Okay, there's her outfit. Okay, so let me put these up. Oops. I think this, I was going to leave this ball white, but I really think red is going to be cute. So the DR7 at the bottom, 4, and then 2. I think she's looking very special. I don't know about you guys. Okay, let's work on her little boots. So for her boots, I want them to resemble black, but you don't want to use a black marker. You want to use shades of gray. So I'm using not 50, but only 3. IG 10, 8, and 6. We're going to start with the darkest. Like I said, I don't necessarily know that this is the way the shadows would go, but and then 6. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay, let's do 8, 10 again. Then 8. Go away, June bugs. Go away. You're not wanted. I hate you. I've always had a very, I don't know that it's irrational, but I've always had a dislike and I don't know that I would, yeah, I would call it a fear. I hate June bugs. I hate their legs, the way they feel. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Grosses me out. And then I had a friend whose dad, I always tell you guys a story. I had a friend whose dad had a June bug crawl into his ear or fly into his ear, and he ended up losing hearing in his ear because the June bug attached and they couldn't get it to let go. So that freaks me out. So spiders, no problem. June bugs, I hate my life. I hate my life. All right, so let's color this snow. Okay, so a lot of people would use grays or turquoises. I honestly don't like the look of gray snow because even when it dries fairly light, to me it still looks dirty and dingy, and I don't like it. So I'm going to use BT2. If you watched my Wednesday video, these are the 2 colors I used kind of for the sky around the bucket. So I'm just going to kind of do a halo effect around her with this color. This image would be great to cut out, and then that's probably what I'll do, because although it doesn't have a straight border, it is still pretty much a, you know, kind of like a star shape. And what's great about Krista's images is not only are they meant, you know, for coloring, for crafting, they're also meant for cookie making. So it's insane to see the designs that people put on cookies. Oh, this marker sounds horrible. Sorry, guys. Let me do the chisel, and maybe it won't sound quite as bad. And you have to be careful when you go back around your colors, especially red, because you don't want to pick up any more of it. Okay, now I'm going to take my blender pen with the chisel tip, and I'm going to blend this out. Because we want it to fade as much as possible, because it's supposed to be snow. We just wanted a shadow around her, and we wanted to blend it out. Okay, then we're going to take the BT1 And we're going to add some of this to our little snow pile. Okay. And you can't even really see it on camera. It's showing up much darker on in real life. I'm going to take the blender and I'm going to blend this all out. And there you have it. Isn't she adorable? Oh, let's do a finishing touch. I want to add in some more pink in her cheek. So cute. And I want to add in her eyeballs. I want to add back in her eyeballs. Let me bring in a little scratch piece of paper. Let's get this gel pen started. This is a Uniball Signo gel pen in white. Oh, does she look demonic now? I think it'll be okay when it dries. I'm tempted to put polka dots on that red scarf, but I'm not going to. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to add some Winkastella. Because if anything needs glitter or shimmer, it's snow. So let's add some glimmer to our snow. I will say that it's so much easier to add Winkastella to something you've colored with alcohol markers rather than you won't see me putting it over like something I've stamped in Stampin' Up! Ink, because Stampin' Up! Ink is water-based and it reacts with water. And this Winkastella is a liquid, so if you have a sharp image, then it will smear it and it won't be as crisp as it was. It will smear. So that's why you really don't see me using it a lot if I've stamped with a water-based ink. Now, there has been techniques, and when this is finally done with whatever liquid is inside, that you can watercolor with this Winkastella. You just add water to it. So once this gets to where it's drying up, we'll do that. I'm gonna dot in some black or something, because does that help or hurt? There. There she is. She's really cute. What do you guys think? Cynthia, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any other requests, you leave them down in this comment box. Or where's the shimmer? Shimmer! There it is. I need the shimmer. Just leave them down in the comment box below, and I'll be glad to do what I can. So yeah. She's gonna be so super cute on a card. I can't wait. Thanks guys so much for watching. Don't forget, you probably saw a word pop up on the screen. If I had to guess, I'm thinking that word is probably Junebug. So what you do is you just keep track of all 29 words that you're going to get in every one of these videos. At the end of the month, I'm going to have 2 giveaways. I'm going to have a planner related giveaway, then a crafting, paper crafting related giveaway. So this is VEDA, Video Every Day in April, and we are on day 10, which is kind of crazy. So as always, thank you so much for liking my videos. All of you that take time out of your day to comment, you guys have been amazing, and I appreciate it, and I get a little jolt of happiness when I see that I have a comment in my inbox. So thank you for that. To everyone that, let me forget, today is the last day for free shipping from Stampin' Up! So if you place, it doesn't matter, you can buy one marker and it'll ship for free. So details you can link. Start all over, Misty. There's a link to my shop in the description box below. You can also click on the annotation at the end where it says shop 24/7. There's a little shopping cart with a box around it. If you click on that, that will also take you to my store. As always, what I can link to, it's basically just going to be markers and an image this time, will be in the description box below. Thank you so much. I will see you back tomorrow, which is Saturday, or later tonight, for the rest of this card. Thanks for watching and being so understanding. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.